They wage war like never before. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional armies from television and film. Just to be clear, we're listing armies both good and bad, and allowing for multiple armies in the same entry for franchises that feature them. At the same time, we're excluding all armies based on real-life forces, such as William Wallace's men in Braveheart.
This is our army. To join it, you give homage.
I give homage to Scotland.
Number 10, The Locusts, Independence Day. Kicking off our list is the army of alien invaders who coordinate a massive simultaneous global strike against the humans of Earth so they can take the planet's resources. So pretty. Descending in motherships, these creatures often target worlds that are technologically inferior to their own, using lasers and force fields. These invading aliens are best known for their hatred of iconic monuments and landmarks.
Stunning is one of the most useful spells in your arsenal. It's sort of a wizard's bread and butter, really. So, come on then, Nigel. Give it your best shot.
Number 9, Armies of Harry Potter series. What's not to like about wizards, both good and bad, battling for the fate of the world, both theirs and ours? Voldemort and his army of Death Eaters, wizards practicing the black arts, do battle against Dumbledore's army of good wizards, which spawns the Order of the Phoenix. While they fought throughout the series, it was the franchise's climax that showcased an all-out war at Hogwarts. Number 8, G.I. Joe and Cobra Command, G.I. Joe series. Various animated series and films demonstrates that the world only has two armies that matter. The Joes are an international fighting force with unlimited funding and a cast of interesting characters. On the other side is the terrorist organization Cobra, led by the mysterious Cobra Commander, who use advanced technology to achieve world domination.
All stands forward to victory! Unwise, Commander!
You should keep some of our forces in reserve!
Both armies fight in head-on battle engagements, and each sport a memorable motto.
Yo, Joe!
Retreat! Abandon the bats and flee!
Number 7, Starfleet and the Klingons, Star Trek series.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
With so many factions, it's hard to single out one army. Starfleet itself isn't considered, in its own eyes, as anything other than an organization of explorers and peacekeepers. Regardless, they pack a massive punch and are charged with defending Earth, which comes under more than a few attacks. Their archenemy, at least originally, is the Klingon Empire, a ruthless race of Spartan-esque space barbarians.
Oh, now be honest, Captain. Warrior to warrior. You do prefer it this way, don't you? As it was meant to be. No peace in our time.
Number 6, Skynet and the Resistance, Terminator series.
The computer which controlled the machines, Skynet, sent 2 Terminators back through time. Their mission, to destroy the leader of the human resistance, John Connor.
When a military computer becomes self-aware and instantly decides to wipe out humanity, it launches a war during the nuclear aftermath. This gave rise to an army of hunter-killer machines, both air-based and vehicular, and an army of ever-advancing humanoid Terminators.
He is the key to the future, to the past. Without him, we lose everything.
No, you stay the course!
If we stay the course, we are dead!
The ragtag Resistance battles under the leadership of John Connor, using stealth and secretive guerrilla tactics. Both sides even attempt to end the war before it can begin using time travel. Number 5, United States Colonial Marine Corps, Aliens.
Good morning, Marines. I'm sorry we didn't have time to brief you people before we left Gateway, but...
Sir?
What is it, Hicks?
Also known as the Colonial Marines, this military organization is the fictional successor to the present-day Marine Corps, and are troops who are assigned to tackle danger on distant planets at a moment's notice.
Hey Ripley, don't worry. Me and my squad of ultimate badasses will protect you. Check it out. Independently targeting particle beam failings. Whap! Fry half a city with this puppy.
The galaxy's ultimate badasses, they go to LV-426 to investigate the fate of a colony gone dark, using state-of-the-art military weaponry, only to take on the acid-bleeding xenomorphs. Number 4, the Mobile Infantry, Starship Troopers.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
When Earth is attacked by strikes emanating from the insectoid aliens on the Arachnid homeworld, this fleet is dispatched as exterminators. While the novel had troops wearing power suits, the films instead dropped in a massive army of conventional troops with conventional weapons. Sure, a ground game without heavy artillery or vehicles was crazy and sure was memorable, but maybe you should have just nuked the planets instead? Hey, at least they had co-ed showers.
Well, we all have one thing in common. We were all stupid enough to sign up for mobile infantry.
Number 3, Autobots and Decepticons, Transformers. How could these sentient machines from Cybertron not make the short list?
Megatron! Decepticons! Die, Autobots!
They are an entire species of machines based completely on 2 distinct factions fighting a war that lasts millions of years. From decimating their own homeworld to taking the battle to Earth, their conflict is waged with countless caught in the crossfire. The Autobots defend sentient life while their foes fight for conquest.
Who would you be without me, Prime? Time to find out.
You're soldiers of Gondor. No matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground.
Number 2, the Armies of Mordor, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. While the forces of Middle-earth prove strong, comprising of elves, dwarves, and eventually even the undead, it's their foes that truly steal the show. An endless army in service of Sauron and Saruman, they are made up of creatures ranging from orcs and Uruk-hai to evil men and even a large number of beasts. You seriously do not want this army knocking on your castle door. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
And more!
Number 1, The Empire, Star Wars trilogy. Was there any doubt? Taking the top spot are the armed forces of the evil Empire. Made up of stormtroopers, they ensure total domination by the Emperor and use a massive fleet of ships and ground vehicles to squash resistance. Interestingly, the influence for their creation was Nazi Germany, so you know that they're just all bad.
It's a trap!
Fighters coming in.
There's too many of them.
Not only packing planet-destroying firepower, they have one heck of an orchestral theme. Now that's badass. Agree with our list? Which fictional movie army would you fight for? For more explosive top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Carry on, Private.
Yes, sir!